They see my disability, I see my ability. They call me disabled, I call myself differently abled. There are some incidents that happen in your life. Those incidents break you, deform you, but they mold you into the best version of you. And the same thing happened to me. I was 18 years old when I got married. My father wanted me to get married. And all I said was, if that makes you happy, I'll say yes. And of course, it was never a happy marriage. Just about after 2 years of getting married, I met a car accident. Somehow my husband fell asleep and the car fell in the ditch. He managed to jump out, saved himself. I'm happy for him. But I stayed inside the car and I sustained a lot of injuries. The list is a bit long, don't get scared. The wrist was fractured. Shoulder bone and collarbone were fractured. My whole rib cage got fractured. And because of the rib cage injury, lungs and liver were badly injured. I couldn't breathe. I lost urinary bowel control. That's why I have to wear the bag wherever I go. 3 vertebrae of my backbone were completely crushed. And I got paralyzed for the rest of my life. I finally ended up in a hospital where I stayed for 2.5 months. I underwent multiple surgeries. One day, doctor came to me and he said, well, I heard that you wanted to be an artist, but you ended up being a housewife. I have a bad news for you. You won't be able to paint again because your wrist and your arm are so deformed, you won't be able to hold a pen again. Next day, doctor came to me and said, your spine injury is so bad, you won't be able to walk again. Because of your spine injury and the fixation that you have in your back, you won't be able to give birth to a child again. That day, I was devastated. I asked my mother, why me? And that is where I started to question my existence. Why am I even alive? And that is where I realized that the words have the power to heal the soul. My mother said to me, this too shall pass. God has a greater plan for you. I don't know what it is, but He surely has. And in all that distress and grief, somehow or the other, those words were so magical that they kept me going. One day I asked my brothers, I know I have a deformed hand, but I'm tired of looking at these white walls in the hospital and wearing these white scrubs. I'm getting tired of this. I want to add more colors to my life. I want to do something. Bring me some colors, bring me some small canvas. I want to paint. So the very first painting I made was on my deathbed, where I painted for the very first time. It was not just an art piece or just my passion. It was my therapy. And then I was discharged and I went back home. And I went back home and I realized that I have developed a lot of pressure ulcers on my back and on my hip bone. I was unable to sit. There were a lot of infections in my body, a lot of allergies. So doctors wanted me to lie down on the bed straight for not 6 months, for not 1 year, for 2 years. I was bedridden, confined in that one room, looking outside the window, listening to the birds chirping, and thinking maybe there will be a time when we'll be going out with the family and enjoying the nature. That was the time where I realized how lucky people are. That is the time where I realized that the day I'm going to sit, I'm going to share this pain with everyone to make them realize how blessed they are, and they don't even consider them lucky. That day I decided that I'm going to fight my fears. We all have fears. Fear of unknown, fear of losing people, fear of losing health, money. We want to excel in career, we want to become famous, we want to get money. We are scared all the time. So I wrote down one by one all those fears. And I decided that I'm going to overcome these fears one at a time. You know what was my biggest fear? Divorce. I was trying to cling on to this person who didn't want me anymore, but I said no. I have to make it work. But the day I decided that this is nothing but my fear, I liberated myself by setting him free. And I made myself emotionally so strong that the day I got the news that he's getting married, I sent him a text that I'm so happy for you and I wish you all the best. And he knows that I pray for him today. Number 2 was, I won't be able to be a mother again. And that was quite devastating for me. But then I realized there are so many children in the world, all they want is acceptance. So there is no point of crying, just go and adopt one. And that's what I did. People think that they will not be accepted by the people because we, in the world of perfect people, are imperfects. So I decided that instead of starting an NGO for disability awareness, which I know will not help anyone, I started to appear more in public. I started to paint. I decided that I'm going to join the national TV of Pakistan as an anchor person. And I've been doing a lot of shows for the last 3 years. I became the National Goodwill Ambassador for UN Women Pakistan, and now I speak for the rights of women, children. We talk about inclusion, diversity, gender equality, which is a must. Every time I go in public, I always smile. It's always a big toothy smile on my face, and people ask me, don't you get tired of smiling all the time? What's the secret? I always say one thing, that I have stopped worrying about the things that I have lost, the people that I have lost. Things and people who were meant to be with me are with me. And sometimes, somebody's absence makes you a better person. Cherish their absence. It's always a blessing in disguise. Live your life fully. Accept yourself the way you are. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. I'll repeat, be kind to yourself, and only then you can be kind to others. Love yourself and spread that love. Life will be hard. There will be turmoil. There will be trials, but that will only make you stronger. So when you accept yourself the way you are, the world recognizes you. It all starts from within.
Are you spending too much time retyping ads and designing flyers? Imagine a world where your marketing is seamless, professional, and always on point. Unlock the power of your brand with Data Charlie MSP. Introducing Data Charlie MSP, your new secret weapon in digital marketing. We handle everything from the initial concept to the final production of your digital ads and video promos. Why choose Data Charlie MSP? Because we're not just about making ads, we're about making your ads stand out. We ensure your message hits the mark every time, reaching the right audience with precision. Forget the hassle of repetitive tasks, such as retyping ads in your various social media groups or outlets. With our team of experts, you get creative solutions that are tailored to meet the unique needs of your business. Think of the time you'll save and the increase in efficiency you'll gain. Data Charlie MSP allows you to focus on what truly matters, growing your business and engaging with your customers. Every second counts in today's fast-paced market. Don't let manual processes slow you down. Let Data Charlie MSP elevate your brand with cutting-edge marketing technology. Ready to transform your marketing strategy? It's time to say goodbye to the old ways and hello to high-impact, captivating video promos and digital ads that drive results. Hello everyone, act now and take the first step towards a more dynamic and effective marketing approach with Data Charlie MSP. Elevate your brand today and watch your business thrive like never before. Call Data Charlie on 1-833-202-9553 or email info@datacharlie.com. Remember, at Data Charlie, technology becomes reality.
Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I'd like you guys send me your contributions. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia, nobody has time to waste. Chores have to be done. Errands need to be ran. Groceries, getting to and from the market can take all day. And most importantly, fueling the body will always be a matter of must. No cash? No problem. Whether it's paying essential bills, or renewing online subscriptions, stay in control. Stay seated. There is nothing to stress about. Even organizing something to celebrate the most important lady in our life, whether at home or in another country, can all be so simple. You only need a network that makes it possible to stay connected no matter where you are, so that you never miss a thing. That's why I'm here.
For many years, Paul Skyberry, the founder of Faith Foundation Liberia, has dedicated his life and resources to building leaders in Africa. His foundations provide scholarships for students across Liberia and other parts of Africa. At a young age, Paul started out as a little child laborer, breaking stones and selling it to make a living. He later realized that stone breaking was not a successful business strategy, but rather modern child slavery in the 21st century. While running away from the civil war in his home Liberia, he experienced tremendous suffering across Africa. Today, he is an award-winning author, a mentor, a motivational leadership life coach. He believes that a person can become a better leader by understanding the core values spelled out through his leadership teaching. Qualities such as influence, assertiveness, adaptability, conscientiousness are cited as the most important qualities in books written by Paul. Ambassador Paul Skyberry has taken lead in supporting to solve some of the leadership problems in his community, his home country Liberia and other parts of Africa. So he is now going around Africa providing his own funds and carry on management leadership workshop empowering the new generation. The purpose of his leadership style is to influence and encourage people from the grassroots, local communities, religious groups, the NGOs and local governments to get actively involved in the new generation of leaders to take over and lead Africa in the right direction. He believes that Africa will only rise because of the qualities of our leaders. That is why his new empowerment strategy is to refresh the people of the nations to overcome leadership challenges and transform Africa. To invite a new breed of leaders that will lead by positive example and become the frontrunner in the new generations of leaders in Africa. Faith Foundation's leader shared the visions with his spiritual mother and partners in the United States, Bishop Dr. Rosetta Cox, founder of the Cox Evangelistic Ministry in Virginia Beach. Dr. Cox connected associate partners from other states all around the US, such as Bridges of the Gap in Virginia Beach, Christ Lamps Ministries in North Carolina, Dr. Gary and Tyler of Virginia, Medley Family Care Group, also known as Mama Shoes, in Pennsylvania.
Well, guys, good afternoon. I'm from Monrovia Perkins, the lead presenter of Nexus Conversation live at 4 p.m. Let me say today we'll be hosting a youth leader and Executive Director of Youth Initiative for Peaceful Advocacy, in person of Bobby Korboi. He has been trying to log in. We will have few minutes that we can go live to him. I mean, he's trying to log in the platform and to be live on our show this afternoon. As you may know, there are a whole lot going on. I mean, we have trending news in and across Liberia. We also have trending news in and around the world, in Europe and Africa. And most noticeably, there was a very huge flooding in Nigeria, which have caused and displaced a lot of people. We will be talking about that. And we all know, or we may know, that there is several European countries will be going to elections in this year. Like in Belgium, Belgium will be going to elections. Portugal will be going to elections. Austria will be going to elections. So there are a lot of European countries that will be going to elections. We also talk about some economic downward trends, and also the U.S. has made intervention in monkeypox and fight against the monkeypox virus in Democratic Republic of Congo, where the outbreak started, and so we'll be talking about that as well. These are very trending news and information that we'll be looking at, and we ask that you join us. I also want to use this platform to congratulate several colleagues that are graduating from the University of Liberia. As you may be aware, the University of Liberia, which is referred to as the macrocosm of the largest society, is um, is is going through the ceremony. It's 104 graduation ceremony in Fender, Louisiana, and so we want to send out congratulatory messages of congratulations to our colleagues who are graduating today, and they will come within the largest society. We are very proud of their determination, the unwavering courage and persistence that have kept you at the level university and then graduating today. It has been a very tough journey, I know, for real, because myself is a testament of what has been happening at the University of Liberia. And so we know the rigors, we know the what it takes to actually maneuver across the University of Liberia. So we want to give thanks out to our colleagues who are graduating today. I mean, Beatrice Snyder. I mean, we're going to get a whole list of those people who are graduating when we come back. And so that is the setup for today's live conversation. We are excited that you have joined us. You'll be going to join us about 5 to 10 minutes from now. We will be hosting the executive director of Youth Initiative for Peaceful Advocacy, Bobby Korboi, who will be talking to us about what are in the pipeline, what are the initiatives, and what exactly we can expect from him. So today, my co-host, who is Mel with us in Noah, has been going through a whole lot of things. I mean, educationally, I mean, in India, he's trying to, he's back and forth, he's back and forth. So, having said that, he will not be on this platform this afternoon, and so this gonna be our solo conversation. And trust me, we're gonna go through all of what we used to go through. We will actually miss him that he's not with us. We always love his contribution and his diverse perspectives that he comes with on the platform, and so we are really will miss him for those contributions that he all comes up with. So, guys, we appeal that you always share our broadcast, that you invite someone to follow, that you inspire someone to follow, and you also make contributions by commenting, by sharing, by I mean, leaving reaction to our live podcast. I mean, we're going to read some of those comments. We're going to read some of those messages that you want to maybe ask the guests, for example, or make some contributions to our live podcast. Today is already a holiday day at 3 for free. This could not have come on. This podcast could not have come on because we will be having stuff. Um, Mr. Korboi, I'll just advise that you turn against the light because the light, you see, the light is shining uh, directly. So you okay, so you are not much clear. So I advise that you position yourself in a way that the light won't shine, you know, that so thank you so much for actually joining. So Mr. Kobe has joined us. So we'll take this break, we'll come back, then we'll go to our trending events.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I'd like you guys send me the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia, nobody has time to waste. Chores have to be done. Errands need to be ran. Groceries, getting to and from the market can take all day. And most importantly, fueling the body will always be a matter of must. No cash? No problem. Whether it's paying essential bills, or renewing online subscriptions, stay in control. Stay seated. There is nothing to stress about. Even organizing something to celebrate the most important lady in our life, whether at home or in another country, can all be so simple. You only need a network that makes it possible to stay connected no matter where you are so that you never miss a thing. That's why I'm here.
Well, Mr. Kobe, is it Ambassador Kobe? Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us on the Nexus Conversation Live at 4 p.m. It's a pleasure having you online. Welcome. Hello, Bobby, are you there? Your mic is muted. Your mic is muted. Yeah, sure. Yeah, Bobby, your mic is muted. Good afternoon. Are you there? Hello, Bobby. Are you getting us? Bobby, are you getting us? Okay.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. But like you guys send you the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia, nobody has time to waste. Chores have to be done. Errands need to be ran. Groceries, getting to and from the market can take all day. And most importantly, fueling the body will always be a matter of must. No cash? No problem. Whether it's paying essential bills, or renewing online subscriptions, stay in control. Stay seated. There is nothing to stress about. Even organizing something to celebrate the most important lady in our life, whether at home or in another country, can all be so simple. You only need a network that makes it possible to stay connected no matter where you are, so that you never miss a thing. That's why I'm here.
Okay, Bobby, good afternoon once again, and we say that we are excited that you are with us this afternoon on Nexus Conversation Live. This is the hosting for online podcast at about this time in Monroeville. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you position your camera, unmute your mic, and let's have the conversation? Okay, so while Bobby gets ready, while he prepares himself, we will go to trending events. We will go to trending events. Your mic is muted, Bobby. Your mic is actually muted. Can you unmute your mic? Press unmute. Your mic is muted. I'm not hearing you. Okay. So I said good afternoon. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Bobby, I'm not getting you. Are you speaking? You are not getting me? Speak, go ahead. Oh, wow, wow. There's a problem here. Wow, there's a problem here. There's a problem here. There is a problem here. I'm not getting you. You are not getting me. There is a problem. Oh, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. Let me do this quick. Oh my word, why is it that I'm not getting you?
For many years, Paul Skyberry, the founder of Faith Foundation Liberia, has dedicated his life and resources to building leaders in Africa. His foundations provide scholarships for students across Liberia and other parts of Africa. At a young age, Paul started out as a little child laborer, breaking stones and selling it to make a living. He later realized that stone breaking was not a successful business strategy, but rather modern child slavery in the 21st century. While running away from the civil war in his home Liberia, he experienced tremendous suffering across Africa. Today, he is an award-winning author, a mentor, a motivator.
Paul, Bobby, are you getting me? You are getting me? You getting me? This stuff, man. What's going on? Hello? Oh. Paul, you getting me? Bobby, you getting me? Are you getting me? You getting me now? Hello, are you getting me? Hello? Oh, wow. The sound is online, but I'm not getting you. You getting me? So please log in and come back. Log out. Let me send you a message. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God,
Are
man.
you spending too much time retyping ads and designing flyers? Imagine a world where your marketing is seamless, professional, and always on point. Unlock the power of your brand with Data Charlie MSP. Introducing Data Charlie MSP, your new secret weapon in digital marketing. We handle everything from the initial concept to the final production of your digital ads and video promos. Why choose Data Charlie MSP? Because we're not just about making ads, we're about making your ads stand out. We ensure your message hits the mark every time, reaching the right audience with precision. Forget the hassle of repetitive tasks, such as retyping ads in your various social media groups or outlets. With our team of experts, you get creative solutions that are tailored to meet the unique needs of your business. Think of the time you'll save and the increase in efficiency you'll gain. Data Charlie MSP allows you to focus on what truly matters, growing your business and engaging with your customers. Every second counts in today's fast-paced market. Don't let manual processes slow you down. Let Data Charlie MSP elevate your brand with cutting-edge marketing technology. Ready to transform your marketing strategy? It's time to say goodbye to the old ways and hello to high-impact, captivating video promos and digital ads that drive results. Hello everyone, act now and take the first step towards a more dynamic and effective marketing approach with Data Charlie MSP. Elevate your brand today and watch your business thrive like never before. Call Data Charlie on 1-833-202-9553 or email info@datacharlie.com. Remember, at Data Charlie, technology becomes reality.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll go to our trending news segment on this Nexus Conversation Live. I'm Perkins Board, and I'm presenting today this conversation in a solo format. My co-host, Miawa Augustine Noah, has been caught between the web, by the spider, so he could not make this podcast. So thank you so much. Now, in our trending news, the United Nations Summit of the Future, world leaders are focusing on long-term global reforms to improve international institutions. This includes addressing the growing digital divide and regulating AI, that artificial intelligence, to encounter this information. That's according to the World Economic Forum. The United Nations also aims to revamp the international financial system, especially to help poorer nations struggling with debt, health, and education. Global news: conflict and crisis. Myanmar continues to face severe internal conflict after the military coup in 2021, with millions displaced. their situation is compounded by natural disasters like cyclones. Also in Sudan, Sudan remains embroiled in civil war, which has devastated the healthcare system, leading to a humanitarian crisis. Also, a growing concern surrounds the rapid development of AI. Global leaders are pushing for regulatory frameworks to prevent AI misuse, which could spread disinformation and destabilize democratic institutions. That's according to Global News. Um, Also, climate, we said climate change remains a top global threat. Countries are grappling with its effects, including more frequent natural disasters like floods and droughts, which are exacerbating food insecurity, especially in vulnerable regions like Burkina Faso, like Nigeria, and other parts of Africa, and even, like we said, in Pakistan. While political unrest and protests, several African countries have seen significant protests in 2024. Example, in Nigeria, citizens took to the streets to protest economic mismanagement, food inflation, and rising living costs, often using the hashtag end bad governance. This movement led to violent clashes with security forces and several casualties. Similarly, Tunisia has faced ongoing unrest to, due to arrest of journalists and political figures under President Kassad's Decree 54, which has drawn international criticism. Ghana also saw protests against corruption and foreign traders in local markets. African News Business in South Africa. Economic challenges and debt. Inflation continues to strain several African economics, especially in countries like Nigeria, Ghana, and Zimbabwe, with food insecurity worsening in areas such as northern Nigeria and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Additionally, debt restructuring remains a major issue, with countries like Zambia and Ethiopia grappling with severe debt crisis. Election and governance. Africa is set for a basic year in terms of election. South Africa's ruling party, the African National Congress, is likely to lose its majority, possibly leading to a coalition government for the first time since 1994. Senegal is also gearing up for elections with growing public frustration over political exclusions and efforts to install Prime Minister Amadou Ba as the successor of the president. Ah, 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 ah. Well, we will wrap our trending news with this. Several European countries are preparing for pivotal elections in 2024, and the European Union countries like Belgium, Portugal, and Australia are set for general elections, with growing concerns about the rise of far-right parties, especially in the European Parliament. Elections scheduled for June, these elections will influence the future political direction of the EU, especially as it faces the challenges of ongoing wars in Ukraine and the Middle East. Well, the European Union is under pressure from inflation and energy crisis. The European Central Bank recently cut interest rates to 3.5%, with focus on managing borrowing costs amid slow economic growth. Southern European, particularly Greece, is grappling with extreme energy prices driven by lack of capacity and rising demand due to the Ukraine conflict. Furthermore, there are ongoing trade tensions between the EU and China over electric vehicle tariffs. In sports, the European sports industry continues to innovate, especially through the adoption of AI in entertainment experiences. Clubs like Manchester City and FC Barcelona are transforming their stadiums into year-round entertainment hubs to engage fans beyond match days. AI is also reshaping sports management, from player scouting to performance analytics. Meanwhile, digital engagement, including virtual reality games and esports, is gaining popularity among younger audiences. That's our trending development. We are pleased to have you back, Bobby. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good, and I want to appreciate God that I'm back. So let me say, thank you very much. Excellent. Thank you, and let me say, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, based upon your location, or those that are following our live this afternoon here in Liberia.
Okay, Bobby, thank you so much for joining us on the Nexus conversation. It has been a very pleasant moment having you here today. But for the sake of our audience and those who follow this live podcast, can you tell us who is Bobby Korboi?
Uh, my name is Bobby Zeb Korboi, and I am the executive director of the Youth Initiative for Peaceful Advocacy, a student reading public administration with emphasis in sociology at the Apex University. I'm a junior student by stature. Uh, I'm a youth leader, a youth activist, and a human rights campaigner.
Wow. So what actually enthuses you? I mean, what are the fundamental issues that you seek to address as a campaigner, as an activist, as an advocate? What are those underpinning probably disparities that you want to address or you want to see improved?
Come again?
I'm asking what is the mission, I mean the objectives of your advocacy, what you want to see being resolved as a result of
Oh,
your
thank
advocacy.
Oh, thank you. So, we've been involved into advocacy, and what prompted us is that we saw the need of the young people, most especially the young people, the youth of our country. Yeah, they have been some of them they have been deprived of their right. Some of them have been deprived of their right, and some of them have been misplaced. Yeah, misplaced. So we thought it was a sheer best that we can venture into advocacy, that they they can we can bring them back, yeah, on the rightful path. Because now these days in Liberia, we see most young people they have slipped. Yeah, they have slipped, and we also noticed that our our young brothers and sisters have been yeah, in terms of drugs abuse, in terms of prostitution. So that triggered down us that our heart see we can divorce and create an avenue, and also create an opportunity where young people are less for opportunity. Yeah, to this
Wow.
arena, this sector.
The network is actually really terrible. The network is bad. You are making very salient
There,
points, but then I'm saying that you are
are you
making very
following?
salient points, but then the network
Excellent.
is terrible, so we are not getting much of what you're saying. You getting me?
Are you now?
Yeah, I'm on. Are you getting me?
Then,
Okay, you outlined things which you said that it is a focus
so
point,
due to the bad network, uh,
and it's terrible. I myself, I don't know, you are not getting me right, and it's terrible because I myself find it difficult to really get you. I don't know where exactly you are that the network is so terrible.
Are you spending too much time retyping ads and designing flyers? Imagine a world where your marketing is seamless, professional, and always on point. Unlock the power of your brand with Data Charlie MSP. Introducing Data Charlie MSP, your new secret weapon in digital marketing. We handle everything from the initial concept to the final production of your digital ads and video promos. Why choose Data Charlie MSP? Because we're not just about making ads, we're about making your ads stand out. We ensure your message hits the mark every time, reaching the right audience with precision. Forget the hassle of repetitive tasks, such as retyping ads in your various social media groups or outlets. With our team of experts, you get creative solutions that are tailored to meet the unique needs of your business.
Oh, Bobby, are you there now? Please put your mic on. Put your mic on. Are you there now? You getting me? Are you hearing me? You are not getting me? Wow, there's a whole serious problem with the. Can you unmute? Let me see. Oh. Can you unmute your end? Can you unmute? I'm not getting you. I'm not getting you. Go in and come out. Go in and come out. You can come back on. Go out and come in. Bobby, are you getting me now? You get me now? Go in and come out. Go in and come out. My word. Let me do something. Jesus, my man. Let's take a short break and we'll be right back.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I'd like you guys send me the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia, nobody has time to waste. Chores have to be done. Errands need to be ran. Groceries, getting to and from the market can take all day. And most importantly, fueling the body will always be a matter of must. No cash? No problem. Whether it's paying essential bills, or renewing online subscriptions? Stay in control. Stay seated. There is nothing to stress about. Even organizing something to celebrate the most important.
Bobby, welcome back. Are you getting me this time?
You are live and clear, loud and clear here.
Yeah, that's why anytime we find it difficult to get one another, you just get out of the studio and come back in. Yeah, at least it will help like that.
Definitely.
So welcome. Thank you so much for joining. You can continue from where you stopped.
Yes. So, uh,
So the me,
like I
let me come
told
in.
you,
Yeah.
we got into this advocacy based on the
Okay, Bobby, is there any way you can um you can off your camera, and use anywhere outside instead of being inside? Probably will get you much clearer. Oh, sorry, let's take a break and we'll join right back.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I'd like you guys send you the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia, nobody has time to waste. Chores have to be done. Errands need to be ran. Groceries, getting to and from the market can take all day. And most importantly, fueling the body will always be a matter of must. No cash, no.
Okay, Bobby. Bobby, good day again. So you were talking about what you people are involved with. I mean, what actually push your advocacy? What are those particular things that you are advocating for? What are those critical issues you're advocating for? Can you continue from where you stopped?
yes, thank you. Am I live?
Yes, you are very much
Are
loud and
you
clear.
getting me?
I am getting you.
Okay, thank you. So once again, like I said, I want to appreciate you for bringing me on this platform. And I think it is a great thing to have potential young people to discuss issues that are affecting life of young people. So, like I said in my intro, that due to the living conditions, we thought it wise to be the voice of the people, most especially the young people, and we also thought it wise to see our best that we and people, yeah, our brother and sister to go to university in the advocacy area is not about just talking, but it is about making that impact in the life of young people. Yeah, it is about making impact in the life of young people. Like our project, yeah, the back to school project, which that we will talk more about it on this platform. So these are kind of
Yeah.
things into advocacy is not just limited to go and hold platform storing your in our advocacy. We go advocate for young people. You getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you loud and clear. I'm getting you.
Are you getting me?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
thank
getting
you.
you loud
So
and clear.
like I said, 2 months ago we all right. So 2 months ago, we observed and we observed that school closed and school were about to resume, and parents were complaining due to the high economic situation within our country. We decided to negotiate with schools proprietors and administrators that there be a name that we give a scholarship to or financial aid to those less prepared kids. Yeah, otherwise the see best that we can engage school and luckily for receive 50 slot for
50 slot from which schools? For how many schools?
and who are excellent, but parents cannot afford to send them to school. We run.
So you said you people have 50 slots from how many schools? And does it come without cost to the students or the parents that are on the scholarship? You are muted, Bobby. You are muted. Please unmute yourself. You are muted, Bobby. Yeah, go ahead. You are muted again. Why is just keep muting and unmuting? Hi. So the work has a headache. It's a severe headache. Chief Bobby, can you continue? Or you log out and log in? Can we do it like that?
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I like you guys send you the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
Bobby, are you there? Bobby, are you on?
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I like you guys send you the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia,
Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are clear again. There's a whole problem here. Yeah, there's a whole problem. But continue. I was asking as to whether
Yeah. So
the scholarship you people are providing to the students. One, you talk about 50 slot. How many schools are you people providing? Giving the 50 slot, and then those scholarship. Does it come with any cost to the parents or the students? Can you talk more about that?
thank you. So this scholarship for this academic year, like I told you, we received 50 slot, and it is only for one institution, that is the Royal International School System. And in terms of the finance aspect, parents are only going to pay 5,500 from elementary to 12th grade, and there is a 3 years project.
You're saying $5,000 from elementary to
This is a
12th grade?
3 year, 5,500 from
From
elementary to
L
12th grade, and this is a 3 years project.
Wow, can you explain more? I mean, because
They
this,
from elementary to
in as
12th
much as you have good
grade.
intent to, hello, in as much as you have good intent towards helping people, considering the burdens that come along with running schools, and you are telling us that students from first grade, let's assume from first grade to 12th grade will only pay $5,500. How do you intend to pay teachers? How do you intend, I mean, to pay teachers a living wage, for example, not the minimum amounts that teachers have been paid? Bobby, are you there? This interview is a bomb. This interview. Bobby, are you there?
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm here. Thank you. So your question. Hello.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
Bobby.
I'm
I'm
here.
listening.
So can I continue? Your question was how the school intend to pay teachers. So can I continue?
Oh, guys. Guys, we are so sorry. The internet is actually bad. It's terrible. Let's take this break and we'll come back.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. But like you guys send me the contribution. Bye.
Sending money comes with a bonus. No transfer fee attached.
We can all agree that time is money, so money must move fast. In Liberia, nobody has time to waste. Chores have to be done. Errands need to be ran. Groceries, getting to and from the market can take all day. And most importantly, fueling the body will always be a matter of must. No cash? No problem. Whether it's paying essential bills,
Yeah, Bobby, welcome back. Go ahead.
All right. So the scholarship is meant for 50 students. Like I told you, 50 students, and you were asking how the school administration going to pay their instructor.
Yeah.
So we, yeah, we appeal, we when we advocated for those 50 students, we told the school principal that why it is true that you have your school fees, let us assume the school have close to 300 to 400 students. So if you give 50 scholarship uh, to at least if you get 50 slot to at least 50 students, that will pay the sum of 5,500. So you do the mathematics now. You calculate 5,500 times 50. You talk about 100,000 or close to 2 to 300,000 plus. You see, so the school they are helping those kids. Now, with exception of those 50 students, the school generating money from all other students that will be paying their school fees. So when it comes to paying teachers, the school is equipped of paying their teachers. So we just went there to want to plead for students who parents cannot afford for them to go to school. So the fund was administration, they are equipped of their instructors. Are you?
Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually concerned. How you guys go about selecting those students, and certainly, you talk about 3 years. These students would they be the 50 students we are selecting for this year? Is it the same 50 students that are going for the rest of the 3 years, or how do you intend to do that?
Thank you for the shown growth development progress. Hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So we got a policy set up for those 50 students. So not just 50 students. They're a great point and they up. So if an individual score 90 at the end of the academic year, automatically that person is qualified to receive that scholarship. That's point number one. Two, he or she will bring forth their letter of recommendation, life or past school attendance, transcript, was. Are you getting me?
Yeah, sure. Hi, guys. This is a difficult. This is a difficult edition of Nexus conversation. This is actually a difficult edition of Nexus conversation. These are the challenges that we continue to face, and these are the challenges we have to overcome. I don't know which network he's using, but I can assume which network he's using. He's actually using are the people from opposite CDC. He's actually using a network for opposite CDC, the yellow network. That's what he's using, and he has a whole problem. There's a whole problem there. It's unfortunate. We continue to lose him. It's actually unfortunate. Continue to lose him, and he's back again. Let's see what we get this time.
Excellent.
Yes, yes, I'm here. I'm here.
All right. So let me continue. So
Yeah, sure.
the procedure for one, the procedure for one to benefit from the scholarship, one, you must be a 90-point shooter. Your semester or your yearly average should be 90, and then letter of recommendation from your school, letter of recommendation from the church, community, or your mosque, and then your transcript. Now, the 50 scholarship, those that will maintain their 90 Irish will remain on the scholarship. If you don't maintain your 90 Irish, then people who have maintained their 90 Irish, next academic year, we open up. We hope to back on your platform to do more publicity for next academic year. We will do an open applications awareness where applicants if get to the scholarship.
Bobby, they could have been a very
Are you getting
interesting
me?
interview. This could have been a very interesting interview, but unfortunately, the network is terrible. It's terrible, brother. So, can we reschedule this interview for a later date? Can we reschedule the interview for a later date? The network is badly terrible. Can we reschedule this interview? Because there's a whole lot of good things you're saying, but then we are not getting you. You are very, very much distorted. Unfortunately, commerce of audience, we will not take Bobby again. We'll take it next time, and we will have to actually take it next time. So we will call this interview with Bobby equate. I mean, we'll call this interview with Bobby equate. When I take Bobby again, when Bobby comes on, I will tell him that we're hosting another day. This is actually not going down okay. And so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna have a solo conversation. A solo conversation. No, Bobby won't take you again. Bobby will not. Bobby, can we have this interview another time? Bobby, can we have this interview another time? The network is actually terrible. It's already 5.
Excellent.
Yeah, you getting me? I
I'm
am.
hearing.
Yeah, I am saying that the network is extremely terrible. I advise that we have this interview probably anytime next week for us to better prepare.
You are live now. I'm hearing loud.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that if there is any distortion along the way, like the way we have, we should have this interview next week so we can better prepare.
Sure. If there be any
Yeah,
distraction, then we
yeah,
have it next week.
yeah, sure, because there's too much breaking in, so it's not correct like that. Okay, yeah, so you can continue. But I just wanted to come in with a few questions. I heard you talking about 90 point shooter. And then you're also talking that the school wants to help students. I mean, if you have a student that is shooting 90, I don't know how many 90 students the school have record of, but to get 90, 50 students shooting 90 this term. I mean, how do you arrive at that conclusion to have students who will be on the scholarship to be 90 average students? How do we arrive at that? I mean, what exactly, what trigger that decision if indeed your scholarship is to provide financial assistance to parents who are already struggling? No, Bobby, no, there's a whole problem here. Bobby, no, Bobby, no, no. It's a whole terrible stuff here, and there are a lot of things that have been unfolding, and there are a lot of things that have been unfolding. So unfortunately, we'll not take Bobby because the network is terrible. So for 15 minutes, I will have a solo conversation uh, because of network. Bobby, the Korboi is now is rescheduled to appear next week. We are sorry for the breaks. So, Bobby, sorry, will not take you. Well, Bobby will not take you, unfortunately. Unfortunately, will not take Bobby. Well, fellow friends, audience and viewers. This is Nexus Conversation Live, and I'm Perkins Boy. I'm bringing you live this conversation from the city of Monrovia, and it has been always a pleasure having you follow us on this podcast. Um, since our guests have a problem, since our guests have a problem, we will no longer host him. Since our guests have a problem, we no longer host him. He's coming in and out. I will have a solo discussion for the next 15 minutes, and then we'll call this a day. There are a few things that caught my attention and have caught my mindset, and I think that I should say something about it. You know, this man, the hero icon of India, Mahatma Gandhi, he once said that Mahatma Gandhi once said that any society, Mahatma Gandhi said, any society that does not, any society that neglects its more vulnerable people, that society is a bad society. In recent years, we have been leading advocacies. In recent years, we have been leading advocacies, especially at the state-run university. It will interest you that the University of Liberia has a terrible past of exclusion. The University of Liberia has a terrible past of exclusion. The university has excluded a larger majority of the persons with disabilities. Systemically, it may not be written in bold letters or said conspicuously, but it is implied for the past years that the University of Liberia has a bad past of exclusion, especially for persons with disabilities. Why do I say this? Why do I say this? I am saying this because of the recent triumph, because of the recent successes, because of the recent acclamation and what we call applause for the effort that we have sustained over the years. I remember when I enrolled at the University of Liberia, it was extremely difficult. It was extremely difficult. It was extremely difficult that I look at the back and I look at the front and I ask myself, will I sustain this effort? Because there is no framework. There was no pathway. There was no understanding of the system. And no one was willing to provide a system whatsoever, especially administration. When we knew that we were at the point that we should have an end to that, we ask ourselves, is it normal? Can this change? What can we do? What role can we play? And we decided not to be reticent. We decided not to hold our silence. We decided not to remain silent because a great man said that silence in a time of need is betrayal. So we knew we could not be silent. Because in as much as our Perkins, I would demonstrate courage and tenacity to push my way and be successful and earn a degree. That's because I have a courage. Because I dare to be different. But the question is, what is about our most vulnerable people? What about those who are not courageous? What about those who are born shy, for example? Even those that are physically fit, there are a lot of them that because they are shy, they cannot do certain things. Because they are shy, they cannot take on certain endeavors. You want more of someone who has physical deformities. When that person is shy, the shy eats up their ambition, the shy eats up their destiny, the shyness eats up everything that they are to accomplish in this world. So we said no. In as much as we can make it, and while we are here, we can be that conduit, we can be that rallying force, that rallying voice, but we can push for a better change because this is not normal. So what did we do? We begin to push across offices, across administration. We begin to call the university attention to the discrimination. We begin to call the university attention to the barriers. It was not an easy task. I know how many times we have to appear on radios. I know how many times we have to engage administration. I know how many times we're not listened to. I know how many times we're told to go and come back. And when we went back, we start from where we stopped. I know how many times we could not make any progress. I know how many times we were turned down. I know how many times we were deprived and we did not. I know how many times. The times are countless. The times are countless. We were turned down on several fronts. There was no one with us in the wilderness. We were the lone soldiers who were championing the cause. Today, it's beginning to pay off. And as I see and I look and I say, and the harvest is red, is about to be harvested. And I see posts coming from people who are in leadership, who have been placed in leadership to seek the interests of the people, to seek the interests of Liberians, to seek the interests of the most vulnerable of our society, of our citizens. They were all reached up to. They all know the stories, but they didn't do anything. They didn't institute any change. They were only concerned about how much they will make, how many dollars ends up in their pocket every month. They didn't make any change. They didn't institute any change. They didn't call for any change. Some of them passed through those wars. And they saw these young comrades on the campuses. But they didn't stop to ask. They didn't stop to know what has been the challenges there and how these challenges can be resolved. No, it didn't directly affect them. So they don't care. That is the kind of leadership. That is the kind of leaders that we have. Leaders that are insensitive to things that affect the people. Leaders that are insensitive to the issues that affect the people. That is the kind of leaders that we have. It's so disturbing. It's so discouraging that we elect leaders who almost don't know their responsibilities, who almost don't know how to change, how to make system, how to reform system that it incorporates and integrates every member of our society. These are leaders today. And I look, and as I see some of them post, yes, I cherish some of the comrades who were in the limelight, who gave those encouraging words, who at times when B could not attend classes, and she would appeal to them and say, please help me upstairs to attend my classes. And those comrades were bundled, they joined into their own class to assist her. These are the real heroes. These are the people who should be applauded. These are the people who should post and give testament of their existence to be in their little way when it was not their responsibility to assist all. But those who have been placed into leadership, who have been placed into offices, who have been placed into administration to ensure that everyone has a seamless and though effort, but almost effortless joining in the University of Liberia. Today, I want to say that I want to first congratulate Beatrice. I want to congratulate her on the field of achieving that milestone of only a BA, despite all of the challenges, despite all of the odds, despite all of the shortcomings on the path of the university. She stood the time. She stood the time. She stood the time. She stood the time. Congratulations, come. Because you are a comrade in arms. You are an inspiration to the rest of our other brothers and sisters that have not made up their minds because they feel that it is so tough. That it is so tough that they will make up their mind. We want to call on these leaders, these missed leaders, these misguided leaders, those that are in authority, that are in position to provide reforms, but they sit and do nothing. We want to call on them to know that the essence, the reason why they're in leadership is not to serve themselves, it's to serve the people. It's to serve the people. It's to serve the citizens. Not to be selective, but to be collective. That every citizen, the system is created that every citizen can strive, that every citizen can succeed, has an equal opportunity to succeed. But as it is at the University of Liberia, all citizens don't have equal opportunity to the chance of success. It is unfortunate. It is regrettable. And this must change. This must change. Our leaders must think for the citizens, must think for we the citizens, not for themselves. Liberia has come a long way, and we cannot be left behind amongst the community of nations, amongst nations that are gravitating towards providing accommodation for those with disabilities, that are now having an inclusive mantra and agenda that leaves no one behind. We must join the train of nations that will provide equal and affordable opportunities to every citizen. This is the mandate that we've been given. And we must live up to the expectation of our people. We must do so, and do so passionately. We must change the current trajectory of states of affairs. We must consider every Liberian as equal and equal before the opportunities that arises. Our universities must begin to give persons with disabilities the opportunity to go abroad and acquire education and augment their knowledge, like they have provided those scholarships to other students, that they have given seamless and countless opportunity to other students. This is what we're calling for. And in the coming days, our voices will be loud, our voices will be clear. And we will tell them that what we celebrate the feats of few batch of people, the millions, the thousands of our compatriots, still hundreds of our compatriots that still lie in realms because the opportunity is not being afforded them. The few of our children, the few of our compatriots, the few of our citizens. Let's provide equal opportunity for everyone. That is a mandate. That is what we are in leadership, to change the course of history, to reform our institutions, to reform our society and give hope to every citizen. Fellow Liberians, today we are at a critical juncture, and we must seize the moment to transform our nation, the moment to improve our nation, the moment to make Liberia better for everyone. This is the moment. And we call on everyone to join without any second thought this transformative movement. We want to thank you. Now that we close by 5:32, we want to thank you for always joining us, for always listening to our voices, for always being committed to what we're doing, and you have given your support in your little way. We want to say thank you. We want you to know that every Liberian, in spite of ability, should have equal chance to success. That every Liberian, in spite of their abilities, should be supported undeniably. This is what we want to see. This is what we hope for. And this is Liberia that we want to have. We want to live in. We want to live in. Thank you so much. It has always been a Perkins Excellent Boy and Mel Noah presentation. Today, my co-host Mel Noah has been caught between the world where he can no longer, he's not here because he's running after his admission at an Indian university. He's exploring opportunities. He's learning. Liberia should tap into those talents and give individual Liberians the opportunity to try. Thank you so much for this opportunity that you have to listen to. Until next week, hopefully, no, Wednesday will not come. Wednesday, the year administration graduation continues, and I'll be deeply involved into the process. And so Wednesday, I won't be here. So until we meet next week, I'm bidding you a pleasant goodbye for now.